to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for June the 10th through June the 16th. And on Sunday the 16th, it's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. A particular mention to my son, Aidan. What a lovely dad you are. I'm so proud of you. And listen, I want to say thank you to everyone who commented, liked, shared, and I want to thank all the new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new, I hope that you enjoy these readings and that you will return. And if you're returning, I really appreciate your love and support of this channel. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And these are general readings, like I said. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. If you would like a personal reading and a more in-depth reading, the link to my website is below and you can check that out and see all the readings and the services that I offer. Another way that you can support my channel, FYI, is through Patreon, and you can do that for as little as $1 a month. That's not a lot to you. It's $12 a year. It's not a lot to you, but it's huge to me. I could do a lot with $1, or just a one-off donation. That would be really helpful too. Anyway, check out the Patreon page. I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. Sometimes I post things there first and then release it elsewhere. Anyway, I also have a Facebook group, guys, and it's a private Facebook group, and I do live feeds there every 2 weeks. I do horoscopes for people that attend the live feed, and I also have my cards on hand for any questions. Now, these readings are in 3 sections. There is the intro, which is this. There is the astrology report for the week, and then the tarot card reading. So if you're checking out your sun, moon and rising, all the links will be below. There will also be timestamps of where you can skip the intro and astrology if you're checking out the readings, multiple readings. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology section of your reading. Now, on Monday, June the 10th, at 11:28 a.m., the sun is in a very challenging aspect to Jupiter. Now, this aspect may have you overly optimistic, and you may have some errors in judgment. You could be extravagant with money, and you could expand your waistline also. It's just an energy that can overdo things. Now, take care not to have unrealistic expectations from those around you, colleagues, employees, employers, friends, family members. And your ego may want to come out and play. If not you, those around you could exhibit arrogance or egocentric behaviors. Have a forgiving heart for yourself and for others. Now, on Wednesday, June the 12th, from 11:15 a.m. to 3:16 p.m., the moon is what we say in astrology, void of course. That means it's kind of stuck between 2 signs. It's not moving. It's kind of floating there. And that means it's kind of like Mercury in retrograde. I would avoid purchasing anything, particularly large items. You could get buyer's remorse. Now, also, don't sign any contracts because things could be missed during this time. Now, on Friday, the 14th, at 2:12 a.m., Mars is in a beautiful relationship to Neptune. Now, this aspect enhances your intuition and psychic abilities, so trust your gut feeling. And there's a nice balance between creativity and practicality. It's like you'll have magnetism and charisma attracting people to you, and Mars will give you the energy to carry out a creative project to completion. Just in time for the upcoming full moon in Sagittarius on Monday the 17th. So take I would just say take care not to be too self-sacrificing during this time. Also, a little bit later on in the morning, 11:49 AM Eastern Standard Time, Mars is kind of in a seesaw relationship with Saturn. So Mars is the soldier, right? And Saturn, the grumpy old man. There may be a tendency to be a little cruel, impatient, and perhaps manipulating. It's an energy where you find yourself or others lashing out in cruel and not very nice ways. And your self-esteem could fluctuate on this day. So there's definitely a mix of energies there on Friday. Now on Sunday, the 16th, Mercury is in a beautiful relationship to Neptune. It's kind of doing what Mars has done, but now it's Neptune, right, is moving into those kind of same energies. It's 4:43 AM Eastern Standard Time. A wonderful imaginative mind with the ability to smoothly communicate and brilliant concepts which could inspire you and others. It kind of gives you this a visionary outlook, if you will, and it's like you'll become this engaging storyteller, so you will grab people's attention. This aspect will benefit you immensely if you are a writer, a creative writer, a journalist, or if you're in the visual arts. Now the same day, Mercury, a bit later on at 7 AM, a few hours later, is in that opposition, that challenging kind of seesaw relationship with Saturn. So the thing with this is your mind will be extremely sharp, right? And it's almost like you could handle a very difficult subject. Your concentration powers will be very strong. With Mercury opposing Saturn, you've got that, what's the word? Saturn's like the teacher, the strict teacher, and he's structure and form. And Mercury's the mind that can wander, right? But he will keep it in kind of check. So, you can tackle a very difficult subject that you couldn't get your head around before. You may be able to do that now. So, use that energy. And then at 8:18, just a little bit over an hour later, Jupiter moves into a challenging relationship to Neptune. It kind of gives you the urge to help others. And it's like, you'll have this wonderful kindness and compassion, and altruism could take center stage. You just have to be careful not to kind of lose yourself in it and, help people at the expense of yourself. So it's kind of, it's almost like unrealistic expectations of yourself, if you will. So don't self-sacrifice. Be aware of that. Okay, let's go to your cards, shall we? Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your tarot card section of your reading for June the 10th through June the 16th. Been shuffling these off screen. Now let's go to your cards, please. This is for Taurus. For Taurus, what wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Taurus for this coming week for June the 10th through June the 16th? Okay, let's see. Oh, too many came out. Okay, too many. Okay, 3 cards for Taurus, please. 3 cards for Taurus. 3 cards for, 2 more cards for Taurus, please. 2 more cards for Taurus. Wonderful guidance, blessings. Oh, there you go, 2 more. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. And let's go to your clarifying cards for Taurus. These are clarifying cards for Taurus. What wonderful guidance, blessings. What wonderful information can you give Taurus? Okay. One more shuffle. Wonderful guidance, blessings, and helpful information. Ooh, there you go. Okay. Please clarify. There you go. Oh. One. Please clarify. Oh, there it is. Okay. And please clarify. There it is. Lovely. Okay, let's look at your cards, shall we? Okay, the first card out is the Five of Swords. Clarifying the Five of Swords is the Four of Pentacles. Then you have the World. Clarifying the World is the Ace of Cups. Then you have the Page of Wands. Clarifying the Page of Wands is the Sun. We love that. Okay, so the first card out is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is when you're kind of in an argument and you kind of know you can't win, so you humiliate the other person, or maybe you win and you humiliate. It's winning for the sake of winning, and sometimes it's about, you know, when the Five of Swords comes up, it's about just walking away, letting it go. Sometimes there's strength in admitting that you were wrong, or, you know, it's not about, sometimes it's better to choose your battles, and you don't have to win every battle. This is, yeah, this could be, you know, on Monday, the ego, right? The ego will likely come out and play, and even, you know, a reactionary thing. So it's about letting go of this. It's about letting go of this argument. It's about letting go of this battle. Whatever conflict that you're in, it's going to be best for everyone if you kind of back out of it and you'll allow the other person the win. And sometimes that, and in fact, that's where your strength will lie. And clarifying it is the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to something that's not going to work for you. You're blocking your energy by holding on to this. And when you're in a state in this, you know, in this kind of battle state, and this angry and egocentric energy, it's not helpful to you or anyone around you. So you're being asked to let go of that. And, you know, sometimes it's hard. It's hardest, but, you know, for Taurus especially, it's like that fixed sign. It's very hard to come out of that, you know, wanting to win. But you kind of know it doesn't feel right. You know it doesn't feel right, Taurus. You kind of know that. But it's like a dog with a bone. Drop the bone. Because it's really going to be beneficial for you. If you understood that you would win so much more by losing this, you would drop it like a hot potato. It's about seeing the long play, right? It's about seeing the long-term, playing it out long-term is really going to benefit you. Oh my God, I just thought of something really funny that my father used to say. And it might apply, this might apply for this. He said, be careful of the toes you step on the way up, because they may be connected to the arse you have to kiss on the way down. So funny. But so wise, right? Anyway, that came to me with this, so, you know, take that gem. Now, the next card is the World. This is saying that, look, you can continue doing the same old thing and you will get the same old results, but right now you have an opportunity to completely change the trajectory of your life, to move forward in a different way that's really going to feed your soul. and benefit you immensely. And I know that Taurus really, I mean, none of us really like change, but Taurus in particularly are very resistant to change. But remember that the universe has your back if you do make that change. And look, this is a wonderful opportunity. This is going to be a lovely emotional change. You are going to feel really like your life is meaningful. It's going to have meaning. This is, look, my cup floweth over. This is the gift of intuition. It can be the gift of a, you know, this sometimes is considered a baby being born. A new addition to the family, a puppy, a pet, you know, somebody. But I really think that this is a new beginning, and one in which that you'll be happy. This is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that you will be happy with this new change forward. And look, you've got the Page of Wands, darling. The Page of Wands is an opportunity coming in for you. I think that you've got this incredible opportunity, and it is timing. It's like, grab it. Grab this opportunity. And the pages also indicate that you are ready for the next phase of your life. So you've done enough. You've learnt enough. Now it's time to get up and move in a different direction. And you will be supported in doing that. And look, clarifying it is the sun, darling. The sun is shining on you. You are blessed with the rays of the sun. This is your energy. You'll feel energized by this, by the sun. The sun gives energy. It also gives you creativity. It's like you can go wild creatively. You're going to have fun. I want to say fun in the sun, right? This is like, look. This is the happy, auspicious card. This is wonderful, incredible energy, creative inspiration, and also being around children. Children will bring you joy. So this is a lovely opportunity to connect with your children or someone else's children. Yes, what a lovely thing. Make the change, embrace the change, Taurus. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it on your social media, comment. I live for comments and feedback. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.